Odhiambo, well known as Jojo, and I also have a label called Jojo Records. The story about this collection started a long time ago when I joined the music industry in 1978 in my cousin's music shop in Kisumu. We were the agents of Polygram by that time, and we were helping Polygram to supply their music in western part of Kenya. We had one shop in Busia, another one in Migori supplying Tanzania, and Busia supplying Uganda. I was entitled to be given maybe one copy each of every release of all the records being supplied to us so that I can listen to the music and make the orders. From my uncle's shop in Kisumu, I moved to Nairobi, worked with the Oula Recording Company, which was owned by Dr. Kolela Maze, the famous Benga star, superstar. I was his manager, managing his performance and managing his production when he broke out from working with the POK. So I was controlling his repertoire, doing the orders in the factory. Mostly when I was selling music records in Kisumu, I was selling more Franco music. Western people, I don't know why, they like Franco, this Lingala music, more than any other stuff. So it's Franco, Tabule, Bavon Marie, Varkis, this big Congolese stuff. They like Congolese music, I don't know. But people buy them a lot more than any other stuff in Kenya. I'm also a DJ. I'm DJing, and I only DJ vinyl records because of the original sound. It sounds very more original with a lot of bass in it. The CDs, yes, they are good, but they don't have the original sound. They are more lighter. Yeah, that's why I like vinyl records. Most stuff I'm playing when I'm DJing is Kenyan vinyl. But these ones are not really all Kenyan. We have Congolese, we have people like Bob Marley, reggae. I don't play reggae. We have people like Boney M, Commodos. No, I don't play those kind of stuff. I play purely Benga music in all my playlists. I think jukebox came around maybe late 70s, towards 70s, I think 70s, early 70s, up to 80s. They were used to be installed in clubs, in bars, where people drink, and they fill it with records. You just put in 1 shilling and you press and select the record you want to play, and it will play for you, and people are just queuing to make the music play in the clubs. There were no DJs, there was nothing like DJs playing in the clubs. We brought the record players just to maybe remind people when we were buying the records and how we are using them and the kind of gadgets we are using to play the records. When the changes come, when the vinyl was phased out from the market, the cassettes came in, and that's when things started changing in Kenya because of returns, sales returns. Records were a bit more difficult to pirate, and the cassettes were really very easy to pirate, and then the business of the record started coming down. Until today, then from cassettes to CDs, it was more worse. Then now we have the flash disk and so on, and soft copies. It's terrible. Yeah, you cannot make more sales, physical sales for the music. It was my dream for many, maybe 5 years back. I usually travel to Europe, and so I saw one vinyl exhibition in Europe, in Germany, in Berlin, and I was just like, I have to do one in Kenya. And I think this is the first one maybe not in East Africa, but maybe in Africa to happen, the vinyl exhibition. So I was like, I'll do it one day. It was also a very difficult process of selecting these records to bring here, because I have almost 6,000 LPs. So I started selecting these records 1 month ago, and I invited several people to my house to come and help me to select these records. And every person, when you invite somebody, selection, he give you a different selection from somebody else. So it was like, let me just close my eyes and do what I can. And I selected 500 LPs. Yes, and it was a big challenge. So we started thinking different ways. Then I contacted my friend, Agan, Odero Agan, and we started thinking about it. We did some practicals outside before we came here, and Agan called his friend Manya, I think it's called Manya, and Manya helped us to do all this work here. Yes, this is the great work of Manya. I want the audience to maybe to see what happened before, and maybe mostly for the young people. They are calling these records big CDs, which is very funny. And people, they are curious to see them, and they even taking photos. And I'm very happy when they are taking photos with these records, because they will remember this for many, many years. So I'm looking forward to, maybe the vinyl will come back in the market. In Europe, the vinyl are coming back, and they are making good sales, even more than the CDs. Hopefully, Kenya, somebody else might think of bringing the plant to start pressing the vinyl. That's why I'm doing this. And I'm thinking of also having a cultural site, a music library, and that's my main aim of doing this. In my village in Siaya, I have to, maybe one day I'll put my music library to help the new generations.